Hi guys, Digital Media 120, DME 120, section 1901, right? Okay, I had a couple of mistakes in your class and I saw those today and I went in and updated those. If you notice the errors in there, nobody told me. I didn't get a message. I just happened to be in here looking at some things and I was about to send some messages out and I thought, oh my goodness, there's an error. So here we go. This outline for course is not accurate. Boop, gone. Okay. So that's gone. It's not completely wrong. It just had a wrong piece in there. So let me share with you where the wrong piece is. Under your syllabus, if you open up your syllabus and take a look at it, I'm going to share with you the things that I have updated in this one here that says change. So I want to make sure, still your class, still your section, but these are the things that are important for me to mention to you. This one, this 10% said it was a discussion board. That's not true. It's not. It's an enrollment verification quiz. For getting 10% for that, like, y'all are getting special treatment. So y'all get 10% for completing your 10% quiz. It is a quiz. It is not a discussion board. You do have discussions, which are worth 10% of your grade. You've got projects, which are worth 70% of your grade, and community service, which is worth 10%. And that is digital community service. I'm going to go over that with you guys in this little video. So that was updated. And then down here at the bottom, where it had your outline for the course, it said that you were going to do a discussion board. So I took that off because y'all are going to complete the enrollment verification quiz. So let's go over this really fast. Okay, so it's taken me just about 2.5 minutes and I will have all of these updates and changes to make sure that you are not confused. So your 10% assignment falls under the start here. I've updated it here as well so that you can see it. It is the 10% assignment due January 12th, and you will scroll down, click on enrollment verification quiz, take this little quiz. It is not a discussion board. I am sorry if I confused anyone. No one told me that I had gone crazy and messed up the class. Always tell me if you think I've gone crazy. I'll accept that. So this is really easy. I've read and understand the attendance. So you guys just need to submit your work, right? That's your attendance. Plagiarism is all of the above. The course attendance is documented by submitting work. We no longer have the 14-day rule if any of you guys were around for that. However, once you miss 20% of the class, you still can get dropped from the class. So if you choose not to do Module 1 and you choose not to do Module 2, you can still get dropped from the class for not participating. So make sure that y'all are participating. Also, I want to mention to y'all that if you take a look in your syllabus, this is a true statement. Let me do a Control F. I'm going to find makeup policy. There is a 20-point penalty for each day, not each business day, each day that discussions and or assignments are late. So if you're like more than a week late, you're probably not getting any credit for that anyway. I have this on purpose because I can't let y'all get behind. So there is a 20-point penalty for each day that your discussion or assignment project is late. So you don't want to be late on anything. Course attendance is documented by submitting work. Yeah, y'all can't miss more than 20%. I've located and reviewed the grading evaluation scale. That is the scale that I brought up to you guys over here. This one, your categories with your grading evaluation. This is a gift. Man, that's a gift. No one gets 10% for that, maybe one. So I'm trying to give y'all a little bit there. So we have checked that out. I have reviewed the course outcomes. That is on the syllabus too. You want to check out those course outcomes. I understand I have an outside commitment for community service. Yes, you do. It is worth 10%. It is a digital media community service. You're not picking up trash. So I'll give you guys some helpers with that and some guidance. I have reviewed the course syllabi. Okay, I got this. I have reviewed it. I understand it's my responsibility to keep in contact with the instructor. Let's say that something seriously comes up. Maybe when you're working with a project, the person you're working with, and I don't mean your teammates, but the person you're doing your project for / and or with has an issue, problem, complication, something like that, and you are just having a difficult time, like for that community service. Let me know. and we'll see if we can't work our way through that. So it's true. Let me know if y'all are having difficulties or problems. I also come in probably like, I don't know, I come in this Friday, I come in next Friday. I work in the Friday Help Lab. We have a Friday Help Lab for you to come in and get assistance. It's located in ATC 229. It goes from 9 to 5 every Friday. Y'all can come in and get help from us. We want to help you. We want you to be helped. I've located my instructor's contact information in Blackboard. Hopefully you've located that. I've identified any additional software that's required. There is no additional software. Everything that I give you guys to do in this class for software is, you know, it's either free or you can use whatever software you want. So there's no real requirement for software. If I come over here and look under my grades, I'm going to see I got 100 for that. That's exactly what you need. And you need to have that completed by the due date of January 12th. Y'all do know that when you see something blue in here, that's a link, and it'll take you back, and this is blue, so that's a link. It will take you back, and then you can see this stuff that you turned in. So whether it's in my class or someone else's, anytime that you're in your My Grades, and you see these blue links right here, that's the blue link. It's going to take you back. So the next set of assignments comes pretty quick, January 16th. And I know what you're saying. I don't understand why it's due January 16th, because January 16th is a holiday. It's cool. So what? I'm not going to actually grade it on January 16th. If you turn it in the morning of January 17th before I get to school, I will still take it without 20 points because I'm not going to sit there and grade it at midnight. Maybe you want to turn it in before. I recommend that you go ahead and get started on these assignments. Yes, the 16th is a holiday, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a due date on that day. But let's say, fine, so you don't want to turn it in on the 16th, turn it in before 8 a.m. on the 17th. Same thing, whatever, we're cool. All right, just don't turn it in on the 18th because then you're going to have a problem. You're going to be missing points. All right, because I'll grade it on the 17th. Once I grade it on the 17th, you're going to start missing points, okay? All right, so let's take a look at what you guys have due. I want to be real specific about this assignment. Module 1, we're going to talk about this for just a minute, okay? We've looked at the Start Here module. We've seen that I've updated this. You do not have a discussion board. You've got a enrollment verification quiz. We just did that together. All of this stuff is correct. You've got your categories in here. They're correct. Y'all did your enrollment verification quiz. You're good. You're good. So let's take a look at the other assignments. Let's take a look in Module 1. In Module 1, this is a true assignment. Y'all, I didn't make this up. You guys really are making a Black History digital media file for the county. And this is going to go out to the county. And so the requirement for this is that you are creating a digital media presentation for an elementary school for 4th graders on Black history. These are the specific things that you need to keep in mind. Your age group is 9 and 10-year-olds, okay? If y'all go in and make me the standard PowerPoint that tells me about Black history, you're not going to make 100%. I'm telling you right now, did y'all hear that? If you make me the standard PowerPoint that just tells me about Black history, you're not going to get 100% on this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because here it says, knowing some of the challenges that students of this age face, that you want to have, and I give you examples. Michael Jordan, he did not make the varsity basketball team and had to spend time on JV. Right? So he wasn't perfect when he first started off. And I give you examples. We want to show examples of people who persevered, people who weren't perfect and then made something of themselves. And we're trying to show, now this here is a note from the school representative. This is true, I didn't make this up. The students these days are learning that there are challenges, but they don't want to do anything that's hard, because they want to take the easy way out. And we're trying to share with them in this Black history presentation that it wasn't easy for anybody who really made it, you know? And so you've got this note here, and this is specifically from the representative from the county. I didn't write that. They wrote that. And so y'all really are making a presentation for 4th graders on Black history. And then here, it gives you breakdown of the ideas of things that we're looking for. You're going to begin with an introduction, a purpose of the presentation. Can you do a PowerPoint? Absolutely. You can do a PowerPoint. You can do Google Slides. I said you could. But if you make me the standard old 10-slide PowerPoint presentation and that's it, it's going to be boring and you're not going to get a perfect score on it. It says here, create a timeline of important milestones, or do some kind of an infographic that you make. And so if y'all look up here, All these here can be used for timelines or infographics. So I give y'all some options up here. You want to use some of this stuff. That's why I give it to you. So you really want to use this in your projects, okay? Then it says here, include a slide featuring some brief biographies, maybe some notable figures, and it gives you some ideas. Discuss the impact of Black culture on society. Remember, these are fourth graders. End with resources or future learning opportunities. So this here kind of gives you a breakdown. Now let's take a look at this here. Did you identify the proper criteria for the project? That's 20 points. If you're not telling me how people persevered, you're not getting the full 20 points for that. So you want to tell me, how did these people persevere? Give me examples, show me ideas, give me thought processes. Did you identify a working media to share in the project? Well, what does that mean? That means, did you use any of these? I'm giving you guys these on purpose. You know what the best project is? You know what the best project for students is? And if you guys had me for the learning community last semester, you learned this really quick. The best project that students will listen to and understand is one that tells a story. So if you give me a PowerPoint presentation with a bunch of facts, does that do the job? Yeah. Is it real creative? No. Are you using the medias that I ask you to use? No, because I'm giving you these right here. Some of these are super cool. Pixton, y'all can come in here and make animations. You can use an avatar, make a comic. You can come in here and make a comic. This one here, makes believe comic. This one here will let you make a comic. You guys can, oh, we gotta reload. Okay, but y'all can come in here and make a comic, and you could put a story. Make it a story. Have the comic box 1 be slide 1. Have the comic box 2 be slide 2 and tell a story. Make a couple of comic boxes and put those together and tell a story about how things happen. Then put some information in there. This is the other big thing. You cannot use copywritten material. So if you are not sure how to look up in Google, let's say I'm looking for a cat picture, and just to make it simple, I'm going to come over here under Tools, and then here where it says, oh, someone tell me where I go. Anytime. No, that's not it. More. No, that's not where I want. Videos. Images. Images. I need to be under Images, and then I'm going to go under Tools. All right, get myself straight. I'm going to go under Images and then Tools. And then right here where it says Usage Rights, I need to say Creative Commons Licenses. All right? So this way I know I'm not using anything copywritten. If y'all give me something that's got a watermark on it, I'm going to take off points. In fact, I may not even accept it. If y'all give me something that's got a watermark that says it's copywritten, I sure won't take that. Y'all are going to load these ultimately to a share site. If you're trying to use music that's copywritten, YouTube won't even let you load it to the share site. So you want to make sure that you are using some of these resources here. I would make sure I have at least one of these resources in my PowerPoint presentation or my Google slide. Could you turn it into a video? Absolutely. Could you turn it into any other kind of multimedia? Absolutely. It doesn't have to be a PowerPoint or a Google slide. But you do want to tell a story. You want to use the requirements that are listed in there, and I'd recommend that you use some of these or other options that you have and make sure you don't have any copywritten material. Y'all can do this. It should be a fun project. So check this out. You want to make sure to turn it in on time. I will say it's the holiday on Monday. I'm not looking at this stuff. If y'all turn it in on Tuesday morning by 8 o'clock, you'll be good. So let's see here. What questions do you have? Let's take a look at the rest of these points. A transcript. You know why you need a transcript? Because guess what? Next week, you're adding audio to this. So you need a transcript of some sort. When you guys create your audio, you're going to put an introduction and a conclusion on it. You're going to say your name. Maybe you video yourself, but you're going to put your name on there with this project. And this is getting shipped out to the county. Your creativity is worth 10 points. Your images and your story. You hear? I'm calling it a story. You're going to tell a story to these fourth graders. Don't just give me a bunch of facts. It's going to be so boring for them. They're not going to want to listen to that. So do you kind of understand this digital media project right here? Guess what? If your digital media project isn't quite perfect, all right, maybe it's not quite perfect by the time that you turn it in, because it is due by Tuesday. Maybe it's not quite perfect. You guys are going to then create audio that goes over top of it. That's due on the 23rd of January. Because all of our assignments in here are always due on a Monday. This way, if you've got technical difficulties, you've got the weekend to kind of work through those, and then you've got Monday to come back to school and try to fix stuff if you need to. So that's why I did it that way. But in Module 2, y'all are adding audio to it. So if you're not sure what software to use, if you go over to your discussion board, your very first discussion board says, which software should I use? So come in here and talk about it. Maybe I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to use PowerPoint for this, but I sure am going to add in some of those cartoon infographics, information, different apps. I'm going to create something and put in there. Maybe you're an artist, you drew your own picture. That's amazing. That's awesome. Do it. I mean, let me know. I drew this picture, right? So come in here and talk to me about what kind of software you plan to use on your project. Then in Module 2, let's say you didn't quite get something right, you're not in love with something. For the first assignment, you don't have to have audio. I'm not looking for audio. Basically, you're putting your resources together, putting your story together, you're getting a transcript together, you're getting it together. But when you go to finally turn it in, but you do want to have those requirements, because that's what I'm grading on. But when you get to Module 2, if something wasn't quite perfect on there and you want to make a slight change, do it. You can make a slight change. And then you're going to put your audio. Your discussion is going to be, how do I record audio? Well, I give you guys an app on recording audio. You can record it on your phone. I'll go over this stuff. I'll make you another video if you need it. And then you're going to have, you're going to put audio on that digital media project that y'all did. All right, so you're going to basically build on that on Module 2 and put your audio on there. So at that point, if you're going to add a song, that's when you would do that. If you're going to add your words, that's when you want to do that. You're going to need an introduction, right? So you're going to add some clear audio. It's going to be your voice. You're going to put some clear audio that says, you know, my name is Tori Quismondo. I am a student at Fayetteville Technical Community College. I created this presentation for 4th graders at Cumberland County Schools. And then it's going to lead into your presentation. So we're going to identify you. And if you want to have a conclusion at the end, you can have a conclusion. But you want to have your pace of your audio. I talk fast, plus I'm trying to make this video not be so long. So if I were doing a real video, it would not be talking this fast. So you want to make sure that you have got these kind of things in place. I am here if y'all have questions. I will be at the Friday Lab this Friday from 9 to 5. I will be at the Friday Lab next Friday. Let's see here. Oh no, I'll be there the 27th. I'll be there the 27th from 1 to 5. So I'll be there this Friday, then I skip a Friday, and I'm there the following Friday. Do you need help? Do you need help with your audio? We've got a studio for you here. I'm going to tell you probably the best way for you to record audio, and if you've been in one of my classes before, is take the memos on your phone. It does a really great job. Do a memo, email it to yourself, and load it right in. But I'm here to help y'all with that. So if you get a project and you're not sure how to put audio on it, you can send me your project, or guess what? You would have turned it in Module 1, and then I can give you a helper on how to do that. So that's what the discussion board is there too, for you guys to share ideas, maybe share apps that you've used. Okay. I'm going to take the last 2 minutes of this, and I want to talk about your community service. The community service that you will do is a digital media community service. This is not picking up trash, y'all. What does digital media community service mean? Well, guess what? You're doing one in Assignment 1. A local community, the county needs projects for Black History Month that are digital media. All right, y'all are doing them. Guess what? When y'all get into Module 3, you're doing another one. This one here in Module 3, you're going to do an interactivity project. Y'all could, do you have children in school? Talk to your child's teacher. Do they need an interactive product? Do they need for you to make a Jeopardy game for them? Does your church need a digital calendar or a digital newsletter? Does your friend have a business and they need help creating some sort of promotion? These are all of the things that you can do. If you are not sure if your community outreach or community service digital project is a good one, send me an email and I can let you know. It is worth 10% of your grade. So you want to make sure. A student sent me an email that said, I think I'm going to make a brochure on an ice cream store. And I said, that sounds great. Do you know someone that has an ice cream store? Because our community outreach needs to reach the community somehow. So just making a brochure for an ice cream store is wonderful, but you need to give it to that person. They need to use it, so it needs to be usable. So I want to help y'all with this. This should be fun. There should not be a lot of pressure with this. It should be fun. Make it fun. And don't feel pressure over it. Come in on Friday. Let me help you. Send me an email. I'll help you. I'll make you a video to help you. What do you need? Let me know. I'm here for you and I want you to be successful. All of the examples of the stuff that you guys do in this class, they are all being created for someone in the community. So, and then you guys are basically doing another community service project. Hey, the ladies that do the work in the foundation that are going to do the scholarship stuff, it's scholarship season. Scholarship stuff has been released. Y'all can go into the school's website and put in for your scholarships right now. They need someone to possibly make a guide on how to gain access and properly submit your scholarships. Maybe you have an interest in that. I can connect you with them. So I can connect you with all kinds of people here on campus. The Yes Initiative here on campus, they need some digital projects created too. And this is a way for you to connect and have fun and make something that is worthwhile and useful to somebody else. All right, cool. Okay, all right, so I'm done. I'm done talking fast. I just didn't want to go over 20 minutes, and I did by 1 minute and 46 seconds. So you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if you need help. Email me. I'm here for you. Okay, bye.